Hola. So we're going to start off today with tiempo de lectura. So go to classwork, and then in the library, choose a story. So choose a story from the library in classwork. And then lean por 5 minutos. Y disfrútense. So when you're done reading, you're going to come here to your worksheet, and you are going to type in here the title of the story that you read, and then whether you liked it or not. Sí or no. Muy bien. ¿Cómo están? ¿Están bien? ¿Están enojado o enojada? Espero que no. Ah, yo estoy cansado. Yo necesito mi café. ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace buen tiempo o hace frío? Hoy hace frío. So now we're going to review our words that we've been learning all week. And so before we do that, go ahead and go to Quizlet and review them, practice them for a few minutes, and then come back. So this is what? So this is dice, because it's a speech bubble. This is ba, because the boy's going to school. Le gusta. And then the heart for quiere, because he wants or he loves. And then this is España. So this is what España looks like on the map, and this is the flag of España. So this is for España. And this is Navidad. And then La Lotería. Gana. We had Gana, Ganan. And then we have here dinero. This was gordo or gorda, because we're weighing ourselves to see how much we need to lose. We have hombre and mujer. And then we had contento and llega. Cafetería, because our story at 22 otra vez takes place a lot of the times in la cafetería. And then ya. And then suerte, because these are good luck charms. So suerte. And then feliz and contento both mean happy. And this is for año, because it's the start of a new year. And aquí means here. And then we had pon, you put. And then sueños, this is from our song, sueños. And then jugar, so the title was Pon tus sueños a jugar. So that was our title right here. And then encontrar, because the man found something in the trash can. And then mundo, because it's a picture of the mundo. And then billete. So this week we've been learning about the billetes del sorteo de la Navidad. And so this is un billete from el sorteo. And then we were emocionado, because Juan was muy emocionado when he kept winning. And then llave, Juan tenía un tienda de llaves. And la mujer, the woman, wanted a llave. And the ayudar, because Juan no le gusta ayudar. He doesn't like to help. And then we learned a phrase, no te preocupes. So don't worry. And this is for día. La Navidad es un día especial. And then we were looking at two different anuncios this week. We looked at el 22 otra vez, which was one anuncio, and then pon tus sueños a jugar was another anuncio. So those are our words for this week. So we have a refrán de la semana. En Nochebuena y en Navidad. So Nochebuena, hopefully you can read that, but it says Christmas Eve. En Nochebuena. So which noche means night, and buena, we've learned that one too, it means good. So it's like the good night. En la noche buena y en Navidad, la brasa. So these are a bunch of embers. La brasa de casa más caliente. So caliente, está caliente, it's hot. So caliente está. So the saying is en Nochebuena y en Navidad, la brasa de casa más caliente está. So in Christmas Eve and in Christmas, the embers of the house are more hot or hotter. So what are they trying to say there? What do they mean by that? Do they mean that because we're with family, we have a warmer sense of feeling? Or friends, we have a warmer sense of feeling at this time of year? Is that what it's trying to say? So just think about that, and then ¿están de acuerdos? Sí or no? And then ¿por qué? ¿Por qué piensan así? So justify your answer. So you're going to type that in right here. All right. So nuestro objetivo de aprendizaje hoy, today, es I can use practiced or memorized words and phrases with the help of visuals. So we're going to be practicing writing today. So this is the picture that we're going to be looking at. And you're going to see that you have the same picture here in your notebook. And so then we're going to work through this together. So we're going to work on this together. I'm going to type and I'm going to brainstorm some words for you. And then you can list those words here in the appropriate categories. And then once we've brainstormed some words to describe this picture, we're going to write a 3-word sentence, a 4-word sentence, a 5-word sentence, and then a 6 or more word sentence. So that's what you're going to do using these words. All right. So this is the picture. And then I have this copy, which is a little bit bigger. So we're going to try this and see if this works better than my other attempts at trying to do writing on the whiteboard. Okay, so what are some sustantivos that we can use? So you can see that this is a clip, a frame from the anuncio El 22 otra vez. And so we're going to describe this frame. So what kind of sustantivos, so sustantivos right here, can we use? And so I don't know on your Chromebook, but on my Chromebook, if you click here on keyboard, there's 2 options. And one of them is the international keyboard. And so that is what I'm using. And I want to go back over here. So that if you do that, you can, if you hit the quotation key right beside the enter key, and then a letter like that, it'll put the tilde over the vowel. It doesn't work with all the special keys. The ñ that key doesn't work with this keyboard. So what you're going to have to use for those is go up to special characters. And then for the ñ, so the ñ is actually a letter in the Spanish alphabet. So that's the ñ. So you're going to just have to click that one. And then for punctuation, when writing sentences, I'll show that to you as well. But again, the upside down question mark is here, and then the upside down exclamation mark is here as well. So sustantivos, what kind of sustantivos can we use for this? Well, we have hombre, because Juan is an hombre. We could say Juan. Juan is a sustantivo. What other sustantivos can we use? Cafeteria, because they're in the cafeteria. Cafeteria, that's the coffee shop. Hombre, Juan, cafeteria. And then we have her, and she is mujer. So we have mujer. Are there any others that we could use here that we've learned? Any other words that we've learned? Let's think here for a moment. Can't think of any others. We don't know her name. We never found out her name, so we can't. But if you wanted to, you could give her a name. Okay, so then we're going to move down here to verbos. What verbos could we use? We could use, if we wanted to say that, like maybe we want to say is. So we have two for is. We have es, and then we have está. Those both mean es is. We could say, we wanted to say there is. That's another one that we have. And we could say I. What else? Maybe you want to say he likes something. He likes being happy or something. You could say le gusta. And this was when they had just learned that they won the lottery. So we might want to use that word. What's win? Win is gana. So we have two words for is, es and está. And then we have I, there is, le gusta, and gana. There might be other words, but we'll just go with those for now. So adjectives, what kind of adjectives, describing words can we use? Well, they're both happy. So we can say contento. To describe Juan, we could say contenta. To describe the mujer. But maybe we want to say feliz, because we learned both words this word. So feliz, they're both happy. What other words? Maybe we want to say not they're happy, but they're excited. So we learned that word too. So emocionado to describe Juan, and then emocionada to describe the mujer. What other things could we say? I can't think of any. So adverbs. We learned a couple this week. One was felizmente. That means happily. That was one that we used a lot, a couple times. It's the only one I can think of right now. So, maybe you want to say what his name is. So we can come back up here. So to say what someone's name is, That's se llama. So those are words. We could, using a word that we learned the week before Thanksgiving, we could say agradecida, because the mujer está agradecida because Juan comparte, he shares su billete. Oh, there's another one. Billete. We did talk about that. Billete. Billete is the ticket. So these are some words that we can work with. So then we're going to create, and so you can think of other words and write them down too. So these are just some brainstorming that I have, but you can use other words too. So remember, if there's a word that you can look back through your notes, or if there's a word that you would like to remember, you can come here to SpanishDictionary.com, and here you can type in a word. So like I looked up the word quedar because I was wanting to see how it was used. I had read something and I was curious about its meaning. And so I was looking up examples of quedar. So this is one of the nice things about this. So you can look up and see how it is used in actual Spanish sentences, and to see if it's what you're looking for. So this is the dictionary. And so then you can look up the meanings and to see exactly if it's the way that you want it to be used. Because sometimes, as we said, like well can mean I'm well, or it can mean a hole in the ground. So you've got to be careful when you're looking up words that you pick the word that has the meaning that you want. All right, so now we're going to start typing sentences. All right, so we want 3 words. So that's kind of hard. That's really short. So we're going to say I, because we can cheat here in Spanish. We get 2 for 1 with I. So I, and we'll move it up a little bit higher so that you can make sure that you can see it. So I, so we're using I right here. And then una mujer. So there is a woman. Okay, and so then four words. What's another thing that we could say? We could say where they are. So we're going to say Juan because that's the name of the character. Está. So again, I hit the quotation key and the asterisk key right there beside the enter button, the enter key, and then I hit the A. Está. Oh, nope, that's 5 words. So we're moving this one down. Juan está en la cafetería. Juan está en la cafetería. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to say la. La is the. Mujer Está emocionada. The woman is excited. So then, what else can we say? So now we're on the one that's a little bit easier because we get 6 words or more. So it's a little bit easier to come up with something. What else do we want to say? So you could say other things. So there's a man, um, you know, Juan is happy. Juan gives his ticket. So you can say all kinds of different things. So 6 words or more. We haven't used an adverb yet. So let's see if I can figure out a way to write an adverb. Okay, here's one. We're going to add a verb. We're going to add dice. Dice means says. We use that one a lot. And then we're going to say la mujer dice gracias a Juan. Juan. La mujer dice gracias a Juan. There we go. So gracias, we learned that word the week before, means thank you. So we'll put gracias here. So the little words here, don't worry about those. If you want, we're just trying to write sentences. So like I used like una and la and a. So these are all words, really important words. So if you want to know where those are, so if you want to know where those words are, where you can find them, you can come here to reference. So you're going to go under classwork, go all the way to the very end to reference, and then you have key vocabulary and sight words, and you click on that, and it will open up this document here. All right, so here are the key vocabulary and sight words that we're starting to use here, and then we've got some other keywords here, and then here are other sight words that you're seeing in our story. So a lot of those keywords are right here at the top here. So this is a great reference for you as you're writing. So we're going to move over here. So once you get that done, then I will assess it. So then rate just how comfortable you felt writing today. Uno, not comfortable at all, and 5, very, very, very comfortable, super comfortable. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and message me or email me. Again, my office hours on Zoom is from 2 to 3, so I am available. Just let me know if you have any questions. So great work today. Fantástico, trabajo fantástico. Hasta luego. Ciao.